NartOutHere here showing 100 CSGO pro tips and tricks showing off the newest nades and boosts from the pros. I spent many hours watching a lot of demos from tier 1 to even tier 4 to gather all these tricks, so I greatly appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment to support the work I do. Without further ado, let's get into it. G2 are going to triple nade window with a caveat. They smoke both top mid and window. Usually teams when they triple nade window is on eco and they only smoke top mid. This was a good idea from G2 because in the pro scene, CTs are often lining up the top mid box Molotov when windows smoked off, so as a result, oSee gets punished for doing so. After mauling top mid boxes, Brace is going to throw a mid self pop flash, stay next to the bench, aims here at the mark on the roof, then left click throw. The flash lands perfectly in the middle of the window. Karrigan is going to smoke bottom connector from B. He's going to stand like this and then aim here above this mark on the wall, then jump throw. If you want to smoke bottom con from short, duck in the middle of the line of the door, aim at this middle of the brick, then jump throw. Norper is going to jump spot abs from back sight, standing on top of the corner of the crates. He does not make any noise jumping, and he does have a smoke and flash to use defensively if he makes contact. Staehr from Van is going to jump spot by ducking and then pressing S and D while jumping. There's a pixel on the wall behind him that doesn't allow his head to go fully up. If you're really taking B sight and depending on how the market smoke is thrown, you could boost inside market to see over the smoke, which happens here with faveN getting the pick onto abs. If you shoot just before you're about to drop down, you're going to mass your footstep. syrsoN does this here and he's going to end up winning this 1v3 clutch. Most pro short players throw this standard flash over this wall to blind mid before peeking, while Hunter also has another variation of this flash where he aims here and then runs forward while strafing to the left and forward and then right click jump throw. Fiku is going to smoke off short. He's going to stand behind next to the wall here. He aims top left of this corner of the building, then left click throw, next to the smokes off market window. OG have a nice little bait and switch setup here, so what you're going to see is degster jump out a window, gets in the cubby with his op, and posts up on underpass, while flameZ, his teammate, also jumps out window, and he throws the one-way smoke mid, which baits the Vitality underpass players to peek into degster. Nitro is going to molly jungle to allow his teammates to go up connector, so he stands in his back corner, aims here, then jump throw. Just note that this molly does not cover the cubby. This molly is intended to be this way to prevent anyone from window to watch the cross from the crack. NiKo throws a really smart molly off the wall to make it sound like ramp is mollied off, allowing him to push ramp. The molly gives room to go around it, which doesn't spread, so you don't take damage and give up the sound cue that you are pushing. You could also make the same play by having your teammate throw a molly for you towards the left as you're pushing, which happens here with YEKINDAR. tabseN's gonna throw a ramp banger for Keto. He ducks next to triple, aims here, walks forward and left click throw. This flash sets up Keto for 2 frags. degster is going to use the karrigan jungle smoke a flash lineup. He's going to stand here, aim right of this line. Without moving your mouse, you're going to strafe over till you get stuck in this corner here. While standing, you're going to jump throw both these smoke and flashes. So you're going to see the flash blind the ninja play here, setting up the frag. You want to pair this up with a deep con smoke. A lot of pro teams are throwing this variation of the top con smoke because it lands inside connector, which the CTs cannot play around the smoke. It's used when you're coming out towards ramp and not when you're trying to do a connector split. This is how you smoke top con from behind the top mid boxes. You're going to duck, look where the tip of the smoke is, then stand up and left click throw. Krimbo has a consistent way to smoke the cross. You're going to be on the T roof, duck on this mark here, while duck aim here, then once you get the lineup, stand up and left click throw. Perfecto smokes cat standing to the right of the doorway. He's going to aim as shown, then jump throw. oSee pugging has bomb control as the CTs near T spawn towards abs and the last T is towards A, so oSee is going to ask for a boost where he uses this boost to jump onto this thing here and then he holds this off angle, even trying to bait the T out by smoking under him. Unfortunately, that T doesn't come his way. ASAP smokes off short by standing inside this doorway here, and then he's going to aim at this mark on the wall, then jump throw. His teammates will smoke market window and they'll pop out B with these 2 smokes. ADK makes contact jump spotting from ticket, jumps over towards the missile side while standing. He's going to throw a one-way smoke aiming here, right click throw. The smoke puts out the ticket Molotov. He jumps on top of ticket, has a one way to work with, gets a frag. You could also throw this smoke on retakes, and it's very hard to spot the CT on top of the smoke. S4 is jump spotting faveN, and he faces a potential B execute, so he throws a smoke towards bench here and jumps on top of it, where he has a nice little one way, however prospects through the utility as a fake, and we're not going to see it in play here. Here's an example of the same smoke being used. Spook is going to face the B execute, he smokes the bench, and he's not going to use it as a one way as he doesn't have the time to. However, the smoke is still a defensive smoke, gives him space and room to work around with. And then I have one more clip of the same smoke being used. Lux gets the frag from behind bench, and he throws the smoke off the wall here, which lands in front of the bench, where he jumps on top, using it as a one way. Roz is going to throw abs control nades from sight. He is going to aim here, run 2 steps forward, and left click throw for the smoke. Then he backs up with the same lineup and position with a molly. Just note the T's can beat the timing and get into the kitchen, which the molly doesn't spread to. Here's a kitchen smoke from spawn 14. While you're in freeze time, you're going to aim here, then without moving your mouse, get along this left wall, run forward before you hit the building, jump throw. Here's a nade set that JKS throws as the A anchor. First he mollies ramp, then flashes mid to support, and then he backs up to smoke ramp in front of missiles. I'm not sure if JKS is using a view model or a crosshair lineup. Regardless, he's going to left click the smoke while standing. It's very important that the molly is still up while he throws the smoke, otherwise it's going to be misthrown. Afterwards, he's going to get behind Ninja, where he holds this very sick off angle to hold for Palace. It's very hard to clear JKS while he's in this position. For the next trick, go ahead and put your crosshair onto the button that says subscribe and left click. My videos will help you increase your rank in ELO. Your boy's almost at the big 5-0, and it would mean a lot to me if you help me get me there. And some of the tricks that you are seeing in this video, my Discord already seen it first. So make sure to join to get early access by using the link below in the description and comments, or go to discord.gg/NartOutHere. Sinners have a disgusting boost at Divider here, where you're going to see beastik boost behind the wall to watch towards the party, and he gets the 1D on the MPK, who did not see this boost coming at all. Such a sick boost. Na'Vi boosts Perfecto with the save A1S from the round prior, and he's gonna get one frag before falling off. Electronic, the player below him, has a smoke because most likely teams are going to molly off truck, so that allows him to stay up there. Iron Branch are going to boost below the stairs here to see towards truck. However, the Opera doesn't see anybody, but he does get lucky having the T from the left here swing into him. Team Liquid are going to use the sign boost on A site with EliGE on top, and oSee's on the bottom with a smoke out ready to throw the one-way smoke when EliGE makes contact. So EliGE is going to make contact here. oSee is going to right click the smoke. EliGE is going to get on top of Dice, where he's got the one way to work with, and he's going to be able to get a 3K off of it. Very nice round. Outsiders are going to use 2 boosts at long. First back here to see if any CTs are holding long. He does not spot anybody. The second boost is going to be on top of these flowers here. His teammate's going to boost him all the way on the top left corner. Unfortunately, faveN was not at the very corner and James falls off, but this boost is supposed to allow you to see towards bank. JL gets run boosted short on top of the bridge by Staehr. The run boost allows him to avoid most of the molly damage, only taking 8 HP and catching JW by surprise. Hades is going to underhand this smoke that lands on the stairs. It's supposed to be a one-way smoke. As you'll see here, he goes towards the right of the platform and he's supposed to peek towards banana and toilet. However, he gets flashed off the angle, so instead he gets this frag onto long, and then he's going to throw the Axel flash that lands above this wall here that blinds the 3 Havu players, and that's going to set him up with a nice 3K. Here's what the smoke would have looked like from Hades' POV had he not got flashed. You can see here he works around the smoke, has a nice little one-way, and then you're going to see from the toilet side that it's very hard to spot this player here. YEKINDAR has a really nice mid flash from behind this wall. He's going to aim at this leaf here while standing, left click throw. The flash blinds Bit inside connector, however Bit was able to recover and get the frag. YEKINDAR is going to throw the most common one-way smoke on the T side of A site overpass, standing next to the wall, puts his crosshair here, then left click throw. Then he's going to advance out with the smoke, where he's got the gap here towards the left. He spots SDY peeking from the left side of Dice and punishes him for it. Just is going to smoke and flash Monster. He is on the back wall aligned with the first barrel. He's going to left click the smoke, then walk forward and left and right click the flash. SDY has this water cubby Molotov flash combo where he stands in this corner here, throws the molly off this roof, and then aims at this window where he throws the flash. What's nice about this flash is that it's not going to blind your teammates that are peeking short. Chopper throws the same utility set. He's going to molly the water cubby, and then he chooses to throw this flash at this window instead with a left click throw. Perfecto from behind barrels is going to flash short. He aims here at the bridge, then left click throw. The flash will blind oSee, setting up his teammates for the frag. The way you want to use this flash is by mollying water cubby first and having your teammates swing off this flash, which you see Nitro throwing a variation of it. NBK is going to flash outside Monster by staying in the corner of the box, aims at the graffiti, then jump throw. His two teammates will push Monster, killing the player that's holding outside. You can also flash outside Monster with this lineup where you stand here at the top of the bridge, aim here, then jump throw. The CTs push short pipe on CT pistol and own the Ts waiting outside. flameZ has a con flash where door is blown off first. Look where he positions on the shadow, aims here, then walks one step backwards and left click throw. His teammates will swing off the flash. You can smoke front toilet from this right wall from fountain, aim here, then jump throw. Krad is going to smoke front bathroom where he ducks in the gap in the middle of these rails. While duck, he's going to use this lineup shown here. Then once he gets the lineup, he stands, then jump throw. Check out this double Monster peek from Sprout where they have one player surf on this left wall outside Monster, and then they have a player on the right side of Monster. Refrezh is going to throw this Monster flash, and after the flash, both players will swing out and peek Monster, getting the free frag onto the blind player jail. Shock from the left side of Monster is going to molly off short. He positions with this mark on the fence here, and then he's going to aim right here, then left and right click throw. This will block off anyone short while his team comes out Monster. Crazy is going to fake presence while his teammates do the quad boost. He's going to smoke T Staehr, stand next to the ladder, aims here, then left click throw. This will put out the CT's molly, and then he's going to throw a short Molotov. Lastly, Crazy's going to flash over the roof, and all the nades he threw make it look like a normal round. If you want to smoke heaven after planting on B default, you're going to move towards the left, put your crosshair like this, then run forward and left click throw. Here are B presence nades you could throw at the start of the round. You're going to smoke off short pipe, you're going to stand behind the garbage can, put your crosshair like this, jump throw, then for the fast Molotov, while running, aiming at the B, left and right click, jump throw. Just a note here, this smoke won't leave you a one way towards the right. Here's a way to molly off short that I haven't seen. Run along the garbage can and you're going to aim above the shadow while running forward, jump throw. If the CTs don't nade open a door and there's shots at the door, what could happen is that these gunshots can make a hole in the wall, which we see the T here expose the hole to watch short. Definitely an angle that can catch the CT by surprise if they were to re-aggress short here. Smoke Monster from bridge, stand at this wood, aim top right of this window, then left click throw. Mosfo throws instant monster smokes, and this is the first time I've seen instant monster smokes used in matches. Smirky's covered these smokes, and I'm going to link the video below if you want to see how to throw them. You can Molotov connector from alley. You'll stand in this position here alongside the wall, aim right here at this step, then walk 2 steps forward and jump throw. This Molotov will punish any oppers trying to peek connector. If you want to be featured in my next video, please send your tips and tricks in my Discord. The link is below in the description and comments. Staehr is going to molly top hut and flash upper from inside vents. First he breaks the vent, then he is going to aim in the middle of the X with the molly, and then jump throw. He does the same lineup and jump throw with the flash. What's really nice about this flash is that it's not going to blind your teammates coming out door. If you're retaking upper site through main and you have a molly, you could actually molly out second vent by throwing it against this wall here. Second vent is actually a very common post-plant position by the Ts. LDLC are going to pull off the triple boost on T roof, having their upper on top. This boost allows you to see into heaven, which DV has the free frag. CTs for the most part aren't going to be watching for this boost. If nobody is heaven, you can have your teammates throw upper execute nades to hopefully bait rotations into heaven. faveN with outside control nades from T roof, he's going to position right here on the silo, then stand, and then he's going to smoke lockers by aiming where these two meet, then jump throw. Afterwards, he's going to molly heaven by aiming here at the door, jump throw. I've shown karrigan using this angle in the past, and it's just too good. Look, he does it again, and he sees the barrel sticking out, and he's even going to end up with a 3K. Here's a clip of Electronic using the same position. You're going to see he spots the op barrel, and he swings and gets one kill and does a lot of damage on the others. This is a good position from Rain to hold secret from the bottom of the stairs towards the double door side. The only way to clear this is either with a Molotov or with the boost. If they don't do either from the T's, they're going to get punished because they have to clear the left side first. MBK actually has a counter for that lower position. So look at how he enters here. He ducks while he comes around the corner, which makes him not visible from anyone holding from bottom stairs, and when he stands back up, he can spot that position. If you're the outside player, try holding this angle from top garage next time you play. You're going to hide behind this mini silo, which gives you cover from the outside floor level while you're watching silo, and then when the T's throw the outside smokes, if they do, you're able to peek over and see, which NiKo has an angle onto Rain, and Rain's definitely not going to check this position. blameF's going to start the round on top of credit card holding Twinkie, then the smoke wall comes outside where he jumps on top garage and is able to see over the smoke wall, gets one frag, and then falls off safely. Simple's going to use the credit card boost towards the right side, which I haven't seen done yet. He's going to have a nice little off angle here, sees smokes, jumps on top of credit card, gets the frag, and then falls off. Heads up play from NiKo where faveN uses the molly smokes to get the secret, and NiKo is going to throw his own smoke before faveN's smoke lands, which leaves a nice gap here where he exposes the faveN members for trying to cross and gets 2 frags. G2 are on full eco, and HooXi is going to be super annoying by opening and closing the door here to try to pull the attention of the faveN upper players while 3 of his teammates are outside. He's able to draw karrigan's attention, even getting the frag onto karrigan with just a Glock. If you're the ramp player, try playing behind orange and letting the T's go by. They're not going to check you most of the times, and you're going to punish them for not doing so. You need to add this play in your repertoire as a ramp player, which we see ropz push through his own radio smoke, and he gets to this left position, catching JKS by surprise. This is a very interesting post-plant position from Wonderful, where he gets boosted on the blue here to watch towards heaven, which he could see the CT's head. Just be careful from main as you're not covered. karrigan from spawn smokes the T red cross, standing behind this yellow, aims here, then jump throw. DV is going to smoke glaive at the start of round, standing on the yellow line at the beginning of this red, aims here, then jump throw. This smoke gives his teammate cover to cross into secret fast. One tactic that's really meta on the T side nuke in the pro scene is having 3 players wait T red, then 2 players throwing upper execute nades to bait rotations, and that's going to allow these 3 players to cross into secret without being noticed. If you want to see the full tactic, I'm going to link it down below in the description. I'm going to show you 2 op peeks monacy likes to do on the T side nuke. He has his teammates blow up the door, and he peeks into main, getting a frag onto Zywoo. In the next clip here, you're going to see him do the fast movement to get onto Twinkie, which he throws a flash before peeking, and he gets the frag onto the credit card player. Zorti goes for the main peek early on, gets the frag through the smoke wall blind, and then the second frag here is insane, getting the wall bang through vents. If you go for the main peek at the start of the round and the T's don't blow up the door, you can have your teammates do so, which can catch the T's by surprise, which happens here. If the T's are working outside, you can counter with this smoke here with a right click throw and play around the smoke. Gives you a one way for the yard. You do have to be careful using this smoke as we see the T being able to creep up towards the heaven side. You can see how strong the smoke is as the Opera can't even spot the CT. Swanee throws a big brain molly towards the right cubby and then proceeds to go up heaven and kills the CT from behind, who as you can see was not expecting this because the molly makes it sound like hell is mollied off so that he can't go towards heaven. Slacks is going to get run boosted off the crate here on a site, and he's going to get run boosted towards this back platform where he peeks and kills the T that was holding for the crane peek. You can see from the T's POV that run boost perfectly sets him up to get this opening pick. There is a new mid CT stack setup used here by G2 where HooXi is top window and Hunter is next to the beam, and they're both holding in these off angles which catch Vitality by surprise as G2 get the better ends of the frags and trades. Matches has a nice one-way smoke from back sight where he underhands the smoke inside the corner of these crates, and then he peeks to the left of the crates where he has a gap to work with to see the T's coming up the stairs, gets one frag. However, he didn't realize a T had crossed a quad because he got in flash, and then he gets killed. If you're able to avoid the flashes, you can see how strong the smoke is, as it's very hard to spot matches behind that cover. Liquid make their way into B site, and G2 are going to triple boost behind this wall where NiKo's able to get the frag. Neofrag from yellow has a really strong one-way smoke where he's tucked along this wall while standing, aims at this part of the shadow, then left click throw. Afterwards, he's going to peek down yellow. He's got a very nice gap here towards the left of the smoke to peek down yellow where he gets the 1 dig onto Brolin. Just a tip, if you ever hear a smoke from the CTs for top yellow, then it is potentially a one-way. If you have ramp control, one play you can make is being top yellow with a smoke out, and you can jiggle peek. Once you make contact, you can throw the smoke. This is going to slow down the T's ramp control, and it's going to buy your team time. On the T side Vertigo, teams have been throwing this one-way smoke bottom ramp. It's a really good smoke to counter CT aggression, as it gives you a one-way to peek behind the smoke, forcing the CTs to not want to peek ramp. Here's NiKo throwing the bottom ramp one-way smoke as we've seen in the prior clip. He has a gap here to work in the bottom right, however he's not going to find anybody. You could also throw the same smoke from the other side of A main, and you're going to see here one win throws a ramp smoke. However, this smoke goes in front of the ramp smoke where you can get behind this smoke and use it as a one-way. Jackie gets one frag before dying, and you can see it's really hard to spot him. You can only see the tip of his head. Top yellow IV Molotov from ladder, you're going to stand at this line, make sure you break the windows, and then afterwards syrsoN is going to aim here near the door, then jump throw. Yabby flashes ramp from inside ladder, position as shown while standing, make sure you break the windows first. You're going to put your crosshair like this, then jump throw. He throws 2 flashes and they blind NiKo, which sets his teammates up for the frag, and what's nice about these flashes is that it's not going to blind your teammates. Major has a cool nade that he throws from inside ladder, break all the windows, and you're going to stand like this above the rope, and you're going to aim here, jump throw. That is for the top yellow Molotov, and then you'll aim here and jump throw for the 2 flashes for ramp, and then you're going to back up in this corner while standing, aim here with the smoke, left click throw. This smoke will land near crane, allowing you to lurk towards sandbags. MHL has a top ramp flash where he stands in this corner here, puts his crosshair like this, then without moving his mouse, gets behind the box, ducks, and then left click throw. The flash sets up his teammates for the frag. The ideal situation to when to use this flash is when ramp is smoked off. One way to counter the A smoke wall is to throw a smoke in front of those smokes, which we see tabseN do here, and he's going to be able to push up behind the cover of his smoke, even gets inside his smoke as cover and waits for the bomb planter, which then he comes out of the smoke and gets the free frag into pepser. Give this a try next time you're facing the A smokes. Shine is going to smoke left A site from spawn, he breaks these windows, and then he's going to align with this rail. While standing, he is going to aim at this corner here, then jump throw. His teammates will run up yellow towards short into A with this smoke. Here's a nice B nade set from Esitag where he's going to smoke right gen, then he uses this lineup here to throw the backside Molotov, and then he throws a flash over the wall here for his teammates. Team Liquid have a CT pistol setup where they drop oSee a nade in hell, and oSee has his own nade, and he's going to throw these nades when the bomb is about to be planted. The nades get the frag, stopping the plant. Here's how HooXi smokes yellow. He's going to get stuck in this corner of the walls, and then he's going to put his crosshair like this, then left click throw. This smoke does give you a one-way towards ramp, however Team Liquid threw their own smoke that blocks it. Tesses mollies mid yellow from A site by jumping on the orange crate here. While behind it, he aims here to left of that dot, then left click throw. This molly will punish any T's trying to go up fast yellow at the start of the round. pepser smokes B main from back site. He's going to stand next to the beam, puts his crosshair like this, then walks 2 steps forward and jump throw. This smoke does not leave a one-way for the T's. Here's how to flash ladder while ducking in front of the box mid. You'll duck, aim here, walk forward, and left and right click throw. Here are deep ramp flashes you could throw for your teammates rushing down yellow from crane. You're going to stand like this, and then you're going to aim here at the bar, then jump throw. The flash lands to the left here, and as your teammates come down yellow, they're not going to get blind, and only the T's bottom ramp will get flashed. Please give the video a like and comment below to help the YouTube algorithm, and more importantly, subscribe to help me reach 50k. This is my last upload for 2022. I greatly appreciate all the support this year and looking forward to 2023. Hope you all had a happy holidays and new year. Till next time, Nard out here, peace.